All right, so last weekend we visited the St. Paul Ice Fishing Show. It's Minnesota's biggest show. This weekend we took a little road trip. We're down in Oshkosh, Wisconsin for their biggest ice fishing show. I've never been down here before. It's the second annual one and it's in a new venue. It looks pretty big. I've never been here before, like I said, but it was a good day for a road trip. It's a beautiful day. I drove 5 hours right across from Minneapolis down here to Oshkosh, and it was a beautiful drive. So we're going to go in, see if we can find some new product. And before I go any further here, someone reminded me I should tell a few people who I am if you haven't joined the channel before. So if this is your first time watching, my name is Darren, and I run Three Rivers Fishing Adventures, and that's a guide fishing service out of the Minneapolis area, and I do sturgeon and catfish. I'm making YouTube videos, and I've been doing this for, I think, 18 years now, so it's been a long time. But anyways, let's go inside and let's see what we can find. I must be in the right place. I see the Striker trailer, and I think that's the building I'm going in right there, so we'll go check it out.
Bright stripes and bright stars through the payroll us by.
How are you doing?
Good, man.
Good. Someone wave to the mom. Say hi, Mom.
Hey, I'm Josh from Crappie Junction.
And I'm Emily, also from Crappie Junction. Today, we're here at the Wisconsin Ice Fishing Expo.
Yeah, we're here with the advertising team helping get the word out on their page. We're their media team for the weekend, so we're walking around just doing fun stuff. Emily's giving away some prizes. I'm hiding behind the camera, and it's just been a lot of fun.
I've been telling everyone I'm talking to today, like, Wisconsin's really representing today. It's pretty busy.
Oh man, for a Friday, we really brought it, right? So the state of Wisconsin just loves ice fishing, and it really showed on a Friday.
And there's still 2 days to come. And so the nice thing is there's still a lot of excitement online and still a lot of people that plan to come, and we're really looking forward to that.
Yeah, we have all kinds of stuff to give away all weekend, and there's like a huge amount of excitement for tomorrow.
Just for getting into the expo, anybody is eligible to win a prize, and to be honest, we have a lot to give away, so that might be one of you.
And to get tickets, you can go to iceexpo.com, buy them online. Otherwise, you can buy them at the gate. They don't actually give you a physical ticket. They're actually putting people on shuttles, or you can park your car where you want, and the shuttle will come to you at a various location. They'll pick you up, and they'll drop you off. If you hit the Wisconsin Ice Fishing Expo Facebook page, Emily and I get to ride in one of the sweet little chariots they have bringing you around. It's a really cozy ride, and then you can take all of your bags of stuff. You don't have to carry it clear across a parking lot, no busy streets. You get in their little transport, they drop you off at your car, and there you go. You've had all your fun and your stuff too.
Well, good job, guys. Show's going good. It should be a good weekend.
Thanks,
We're looking
Darren.
forward to it.
All right. See ya.
Yeah.
My name is Tom Boley. I am probably here because I enjoy ice fishing, talking about ice fishing, and filming ice fishing on YouTube. Here with Acme Tackle, Elliott Rods, 2B Fishing Rods, Moonshine Lures, all the great companies that I'm lucky enough to fish their baits and rods all season long. Just gave a seminar all about winter walleye fishing tactics and kind of my experience on the ice. Nothing's ever black and white in fishing, so all I ever try to do in these things is share my experience and hope that it catches other people more walleyes.
Awesome. Are you from Wisconsin?
I am from northern Wisconsin.
All right. Wisconsin's representing pretty good today.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for YouTube videos and thanks for the interview. Have a good show.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Eric Hadia. I am at the Oshkosh Ice Fishing Expo, and let me tell you, this place is packed right now. If you're an ice fisherman, this is the year to come here. There's a ton of great deals on all the hubs, all the flip overs, all the accessories, all the products here in the show. Whether you can come in here to the Clam booth, you can check out all the products that we have on display. You can try on some of the new apparel, check out some of the shacks and shelters, the new live scope accessories that we have if you're into live scoping. But if you want a deal, this is the best time of the year to come to the show and get a great deal on just about anything. Almost all the retailers here, Up North Sports, Thorne Brothers, they're doing like 20% off just about everything here in the show. So if you need a new auger, a new hub, anything, come and check out the Oshkosh Ice Fishing Expo. It's going on this week.
You probably wish you'd be on the ice today, huh?
Well, I'd rather be in the boat than on the ice because the boat fishing's been so good, but we're going to have ice down in our harbors, and I'm going to be giving a seminar tomorrow night talking about how to catch some of the biggest trout in the Great Lakes here, what's going on. So come and check out the show, swing by the booth, say hi, meet all the great people that are here at the Clam booth. We'll see you.
I'm Kale Krusik. I'm with the Ledger Fishing Club.
Yeah, I'm Max Sanonico. I'm with the Ledger Fishing Club. We're just here to spread some support for our Wisconsin fishing and our school, St. Mary Springs.
My name's Joshua Ducks, and we're just here to have a good time.
We're selling some raffle tickets. We have some pretty good prizes.
So those are the raffle tickets.
Or 1 for 20 or 3 for 50. Top prize is a 4x4, and yeah.
And then, yeah, we're handing out some maps right here and just some kids bingo that they get to win some free tungsten jigs. So we get these as a part of our fishing club, and we get to sell them, and it supports us and every other high school team that fishes in Wisconsin.
Yeah. So what's your best part about being on the team?
Just making memories, honestly, and being out in the outdoors. It's just awesome.
All being together.
It's like a length that you need to get for, like, all your length adds up for every fish. So you'll catch panfish, pike, walleye, bass, and there's different categories for it.
And that's all high school, right? You compete
with different high schools.
Yeah, there's an app that we use to register our fish.
Is that the Fish Donkey?
Yeah,
Yep.
Fish Donkey app.
We got 8th last year.
Soon though, soon.
Yeah.
Is this the year?
This is the year.
This might be the year, yeah.
Well, my name is Paul Williams, which a lot of people don't know. I'm known as Coot, so I got Coot's Lures, and we're at the Oshkosh Ice Fishing Expo here in Oshkosh, and there's been a ton of people in here today and Friday.
Wisconsin is represented today, aren't
Oh, I guess so. So I always say to everybody that it's great that ice fishermen design different mouse traps and tweak the mouse traps. Well, I think I have my first mouse trap tweaking here. This is called the Rattling Wind Jigger. A wind jigger is a ultimate tool for a fishing rod. It's a top seller for HT. So what I did is I added a rattling wind jigger with my Firefly light on it for nighttime fishing. You have a flag on it for a visual. You have the rattles, bells in there to make sound, and then you can actually put this on your ice shanty in the wall. So it's really neat because it's interchangeable. If you already have the wind jigger, you can buy this component and turn it into a tip-up system. So the wind jigger's right over here. Yep, that holds your rod like that. And like I said, it's a #1 seller for HT. So
what? You use this as a tip-up then outside?
Yep, a tip-up outside, or you can actually put this. I got a permanent shanty, a wood one. I can hang this on my wall. It's a dead stick over the hole.
All right.
So that'll hopefully be out next year.
So last weekend I asked you at the ice show what you thought about live scope, and I'm supposed to ask you what you think about live scope now.
You're setting me up here. Well, I guess my wife bought me a live scope. So I'll be in the Garmin family checking this out. So
That's awesome.
yeah, I guess I'll have my head in the computer for a few days, but
That was nice of her.
yeah, I guess so. I like it.
Well, I'm James Holst. I'm with Norsk Lithium, and we're here to sell batteries. Everybody needs power. We've got what you need. There was moments where if you stepped out into the aisle, you just got washed away with the crowd, man. It was busy.
Yeah, hopefully selling some batteries. Is there anything you want to show that's maybe new this year, or
Well,
anything exciting?
Here's the thing, everything in our booth is new. So over the last year, we've re-envisioned, changed, upgraded every product we sell. So there is nothing in this booth that was in this booth last year. So let's talk portable sonar. So here we have 30 amp hour battery, 14.8 volts. That's a higher voltage battery that you'll see a lot of guys running your digital sonars on, whether it be a Humminbird Helix, your Garmin's, great for forward-facing sonar. You get longer run times. But what's great about this battery is we've added Bluetooth to it. You can connect to this battery with your phone and see some really accurate information that's important to the angler, like what exactly is my remaining run time, instead of guessing. I mean, I've been out there on the ice during those last few hours of the day just hoping, am I going to make it? And instead I should be focusing just on fishing. And this answers that for you. 30 amp hours of power. This is actually, it's probably about 4.8 pounds, so very compact, very light. but it'll run most of your larger ice fishing sonar units 2 days. Got a battery meter on here. If you don't want to use your phone, just push the button. Just like your power tool, it'll tell you, how much remaining capacity you've got. When you plug the charger in, that flashes your state of charge, lets you know that it's charging like it should be. And then we've got a couple of USB ports here. We've got one USB-C, and then we've got a USB-A over here for those that want that older style connection. And both of those ports are IPX8 waterproof, which means you can actually take this battery, put it in the water. Don't do it on purpose, but if accidents happen, right, you get water in those ports, no big deal. Dump the water out, let it dry. It's going to go right back to work for you. So we've taken a lot of time, invested a lot of money and effort into, re-envisioning everything, addressing all the shortcomings of batteries that we saw as anglers, so we can give the best possible products to our customer. And we think we've done that. I mean, this is the seasonal product right now, right? Everybody's heading out ice fishing. If you're looking for the best possible battery for ice fishing electronics, we've got you covered.
Just from a personal user standpoint, the USB-C is nice. That's a nice port because a lot of the stuff is now C2C, and
right.
You need that. So,
well, and you got double the output, right? So that, I mean, to your point, all the new accessories come USB-C, and there's a reason. You're going to get 3 amps of power out of that port, where your type A is actually limited to 1.5, so it's double the power. You get brighter lights. If you're looking to charge something, it's going to do it in half the time, so twice as fast. So that's a big improvement for us. And then the warranty on the batteries, we've gone to a 4-year basic warranty, non-prorated, on all of our portable sonar batteries, but if you register this battery through our website or through our app, we'll give you an extra 2 years. So 6 years, it's the industry's best. Nobody's got anything like it. That's a non-prorated warranty. It's a free replacement. You have any issue with the battery in 6 years, you get a new one from Norsk.
Awesome. And that's just one of your many options this year.
Oh man, we could do a whole nother video for 10-15 minutes if we wanted to on the marine batteries. So we've added the same type of approach to all of our marine batteries. We just re-envisioned the durability and the features. And I'll just talk about a couple features on the marine batteries. Because they're also Bluetooth enabled, we can do some really cool things, like we can offer a function called deep sleep. People are always asking, how do I store my battery? Well, we have a function built into all of our batteries, portable sonar as well, where through the app, you hit one button, it automatically goes into the preferred stored state. Or you can just do it on this button here. Push and hold it till it flashes 3 lights. And then when it flashes 3 lights, it's in deep sleep. And what that means is there's no voltage, there's no current at these terminals, so you can't leave something on drawing that battery down. And then to wake it up, if you don't want to use the app, just push that button, boom, we're back to go.
That's awesome.
So, and like when you're talking the marine batteries, that app, you can control all the batteries in an entire boat installation. So if you've got 3 for your trolling motor, you've got 1 for your house and 1 for your start, you go to that function in the app, that deep sleep. You click that button, it's going to shut all of them down within about a second of you pressing that button. So you don't have to worry about phantom draws. Did I turn off all my graphs? Did I leave a light on? Is there a bilge pump running? All of that just goes off. So it's a perfect way to ensure that you're storing your batteries properly, because I know from experience, I don't discover that I've got a battery problem in the garage on a Wednesday. It always happens at the landing on a Saturday morning. This is going to fix that. NorskLithium.com, obviously, but just about all the major retailers carry our products. Here it was Critters. I believe Wilderness is a customer of ours, but it's really hard to find a place that doesn't carry our products. But to really find one that's near you, go to our website, NorskLithium.com, and just hit our dealer locator. It'll show you a search radius. If you want to look near me within 25 miles, it will tell you where the nearest dealer is. And I think we've got about 800 of them in the Midwest. So like I said, we've probably got one right near you if you want to check them out in person.
When you're fishing these things shallow, so as soon as you set the hook, they're only this far away from you and they're fresh, very fresh. So there's a little battle that's going to come in with that. You're going to have a very hard time just trying to...
Hey guys, I'm Ario from Striker. We're here in Oshkosh for the Wisconsin Ice Fishing Expo. Just following the tail end of the St. Paul, and here we go. So we got some really great deals going on at the booth.
Yeah.
We're highlighting our co-branded Coors Light suit, fully flotation.
They don't drink beer in Wisconsin, do they?
Oh, we do, and we're pretty good at it too. We're also selling our hats to go along with the suit, along with all of our Keystone retro palm hats. We got some great deals, 20%.
That's a good stuff.
Or $20, excuse me, on all of our headwear.
Nice.
And then 20% off our Renegade and Brake Line vests. Yes, well, actually, these are our Denali insulated rain bibs. Obviously, we got our accessories over here, which are all priced down for the show. And then we're here supporting our dealers that are also repping our insulated bibs and jackets.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here today.
It's been
the first day, so
busy.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe in Wisconsin people don't work on Friday. I would check your local Shields. I would check your local Fleet Farm, Thorn Bros, Up North Sports, Reed's. Any of those retailers are going to be carrying Striker. If you're in the Hudson area, be sure to stop by HQ and we'll help you out there at the store.
Yeah, I've been there before. You got a good selection. You can go right to the source and buy whatever you want right there. You can try it on. You got everything, and that's a great spot.
You bet.
Cool. Well, thanks. I appreciate it.
Thank
and
you.
Have a good show.
Well, I'm Patrick Kelmerton. I am down at the Wisconsin Ice Fishing Expo, and we're over in the Clam booth. I'm going to show you all about the new Predator. So the Predator tip-up, it's a hook setting device, but wait a second, it might not be a hook setting device. I'm going to go through a couple of little functions and capabilities of so. So this flag right here cinches down. You got a nice little fun strap right there that will cinch down for it. Okay. This piece right here comes down and you can cinch it all the way down and away you go. So the rod comes out, obviously. Now I got things all wrapped up, all excited. But here's what's nice about this thing. Okay, so no matter where you are in the United States, everybody talks about hook setting devices. There's a lot of different manufacturers out there that make a lot of the different things. I'm going to show you something that the other ones can't do. Okay, first and foremost, structure. This thing is durable. It is beat proof. You can pound it, beat on it. I'm going to go through that. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it to the right thing. Okay, bring it down. We're going to go through a hook setting device first, right? So I'm going to go right through that little eyelid. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it all the way back on the back side of this rubber knob. Okay, the reason I'm going to do that is I'm going to bring it up to the thing I want. Watch this. Look at this. It is not snapping you in the face. It is not doing any of that. Again, I get all giddy, things go all over the place. Here's the best part about it. I'm going to fish 50 feet of water. I'm going to use my electronics. I never want anything to go in that water column before my bait. I'm going to go over, I'm going to open up the bail. I'm going to figure out where it needs to be. I'm going to tighten it down. That's where I want to be. Now I'm going to set it, right? And I can move it however, whenever I want to. I'm going to bring this bad boy right on up. I'm going to take this flag, come right down on the back side. Now I'm going to go fishing, right? I'm going to go fishing. I'm going to take this, move it up. Now it's fishing. I can take it, set it wherever I want it. As soon as that fish takes off, bang, tip up. But it's on a rod. It's on a rod. I get to fight that fish. It's on a rod. So right here, that's what's nice about it. Not only that, you can set it in your boat. You can set it on shore. Let's say I'm going to go out shore fishing. I'm going to put it down. This thing is out this way. This way. It's taking off this way. You can go straight out with it. It's not moving. It's durable. But here's the best part. Minnesota, you people don't tell me you don't like tip-ups. Are you kidding me? How can you not like tip-ups? You like fighting it on rod. Problem solved. I'm going to pull this pin right here. Bam! Take that off. You're going to take this little handy dandy, it's on, right on the back side. Put that on there. Come down through. Set my flag just like so. Again, I'm going to come all the way back. I'm going to go. There's a real little slit right in this. Okay, so I'm going to set it right there. Come down through like this. It's going to be tight. I'm going to tighten this down again. Now, if you have a bait feeder, it works best with a bait feeder, right? Zero tension on that rod. Zero tension on that rod, fish takes off. Now I got myself fish on here.
The lightest stuff.
Yep.
I guess a perch.
A perch will take that in a heartbeat. So right now, it's locked down, right?
Yeah.
How far off of the bottom do you fish perch?
About a foot.
About like that?
Yep, and then you have another hook.
Right? All right, so now we're ready. We're going to come up all the way. God, don't snap. All right, go. Dude, I just crossed your eyes. I just crossed your eyes.
I did hear that Minnesota is in the process of changing their laws, so
I hope they do on the behalf of the fishery, to be honest with you, because in my personal opinion, there's nothing against this where it sets it right there. You know, less swallowing of the fish and all that other, or the minnows and the hooks and all that. Yeah. Oh, I wish I was on commission.
Hey,
I'd be eating well. Mama, I'm bringing home the bacon. Mama, I'm bringing Patty. I need a raise, he said.
I'm Chris Kavieski. I'm from Oconomowoc, and me and my buddy Paul are here. We came up with the Deuce Dropper. It's a hands-free transducer lift. It's got a lake water counterweight and a foot pedal to pull the transducer out. So everyone that uses a locator has had to pull their transducer out when they catch a fish. So instead of bending over, now you can fight the fish with both hands by hitting the pedal. Pulls your transducer out. You catch the fish. Hit the pedal again. Push it down. Let it go, and you're fishing. No more tangles, no more mess. Catch the fish, maximize your time on the water.
So you're fishing, you catch your fish, you just hit the button.
That's it.
Out of the way. And is that putting any like undue stress or anything on here? I mean, is it?
Nope. I've been using this for 2 years before. This is our first show, so we've been using it quite a while, and I've never had any problems with it putting any undue stress or damage to the cord or anything.
That's it.
Yeah.
Deuce Dropper. If people can't make it to the show, where can they check out your product?
www.deucedropper.com. We have a website.
That sounds like a scary one to search for. Deuce
yeah,
Dropper.
you got to spell it right. Spell it right. You don't want to go to any bad sites.
That's great. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
What's going on, guys? My name is Jason Brennick. I am the Vice President of Marketing and Business Development for PC Fun Fishing. Today we are at the Ice Expo here at the EAA Fairgrounds in Oshkosh. And as you can see, we've got the PC Fun booth behind me. We've got some great deals right now on all sorts of ice gear. So we have got reels here, we have got ice suits to include our heated ice suit, and we also have our ice rods as well. Yeah, so if you guys can't make it out to the show, you can always go online to www.pcfun.com, and I'll give you guys a little exclusive inside show without being here. You can use that code if you'd like, go right to the website, that'll save you 20%. And again, everything here and much, much more, freshwater, saltwater, all kinds of stuff you can find on the website. I would say by far our #1 seller is the Carbon X 500, so really mini small version. I'll actually grab one here.
Yeah, that'd be
Excuse
great.
me. So this little guy right here is the Carbon X 500. So full carbon body, 5.2 to 1 gear ratio, 10+1 bearings, carbon drag. So the cool thing about this and the carbon drag, you rarely find that in a reel in this size. And what that does, when you set the hook and that little tiny hook wants to pull out of that fish's mouth, that drag kicking in with that carbon system is gonna allow you not to lose as many fish. So
what's the retail of that one?
So this one you're usually gonna find for right around $55 online. Right here at the show, we actually have it for $45. So
Nice.
pretty solid deal here at the show for them.
Awesome.
So this is the ICX Frost. And so obviously inlines have become very popular over the years, but basically what this does, it has a magnetic drop, so you're able to hit that, and that free spools your spool there. On the other side, you have a magnetic adjustment, so whether you're using a lighter jig or a heavier jig, you're able to adjust that drop to match exactly what you would like to do. So
is that a 1-to-1 ratio, or is there a multiplier?
this is actually a 2.7 to 1 gear ratio, so you're gonna have a lot more line pickup than that 1-to-1. We actually have, guys, it's interesting, typically inlines have been a panfish reel, but because we made our drag all the way up to 12 pounds, we have a lot of guys using it for a walleye reel now because they get to eliminate that line twist from all the jigging and snap jigging through the ice. So been a very popular reel since it came out.
I am Wisco 3 Ice Fishing, and I am here to hang out with the HT booth and came out to get some new stuff. I got a new bump board from Fish Donkey.
We're at the Fish Donkey booth, by the way. You gonna do any contests this year?
Any contest?
Any Fish Donkey contests?
I have no idea.
No? No, you have to check them out.
All right, you're gonna help me.
Yeah, we'll get you in like the Clam Trap Attack or something, January 18th and 19th. It's 5 different species. You got pike, crappie, perch, bass. What's one other one? Walleye.
Walleye. You gotta get the walleye in there.
Yeah, well, can't forget walleye.
Yeah.
What area you guys mostly fish?
Lake Petenwell, Castle Rock, Lake area.
Fishing 101 Adventures. We're out of Lake Petenwell, Castle Rock area.
Nice.
Coming up, checking out all the new projects up here and hanging out.
There's a lot of people here.
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of people here.
Heck yeah. Gonna buy anything else today at the show?
I bought new boots today.
You never know.
You never know. I have not made it halfway through the place yet.
All right, so Fishing 101, you said?
Yes, sir.
And
Wisco 3 ice fishing.
Ice fishing.
Yep.
And where's that? That's YouTube, TikTok, where
TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
What's going on, everybody? It's Cody Solberg here with Eskimo. We're actually at the Oshkosh Ice Fishing Expo today, and I'm standing in front of the Eskimo 650 XD.
This is the one I got.
Yep, this is the big bad boy. This is what we do all of our camping out of. I know I do a lot of YouTube, so I'm on YouTube doing camping videos with my buddies from up north.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, if you come on in here, what we did this year is we actually we created a light. So Eskimo now has a hub light that you can hang on any of our hub shelters.
That's great.
And yeah, for filming purposes, when we're out here camping, that light is super bright and it makes it real easy to be able to see and have enough light to do the
That's brighter than
filming.
I thought it was going to be. I have the same shelter, and I'm definitely going to get one of these lights because that's really convenient. Do you can you leave it up there when you collapse the house, or do you pull it down, or what do you do?
You pull the light down, it actually slides right off the adapter that's pinned up there.
Okay.
One of the other things that you can do too is you can actually dim the light. If you just click and hold the button,
Oh, there
it'll
you go.
dim it down so it's not so bright.
Nice.
You know, so if you're going to be taking a nap or getting ready for bed, if you are camping, you can dim that light down but still be able to see some of the tip-ups you got going on in the shack.
Wow, that's bright.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it's a
nice
better
and bright.
demo here than it was in the St. Paul show because I think there's more light there. Maybe you don't
Yep.
realize how bright it is, but it's really bright in here.
Right. Yeah, but this has been one of my favorite shacks for ice camping. Super excited to get on the ice this year and do it. So hopefully we
Cool.
get some solid ice.
Yeah. So there's also other accessories, right? Like I saw, like you can get a phone holder and a rod holder.
Correct. Yep. It all runs off of our E-Hub assemblies. So we got rod holders, we got little tables you can get with a phone holder. You can actually slap your
Look at
phone
that. That's cool.
right
Oh,
in
yeah.
there. That way you're not losing it down the hole. You got a cup holder in there and then just a little tray for little things too.
Yeah, I don't see one in here, but I saw that there's a mount like with a quarter 20 that you can just mount different things to, right?
Yep.
Like
Yeah, there's a lot of different stuff. We have some great options. One of my favorites is actually the rattle reel too. We don't have the rattle reel in here, but especially for camping at night, having the rattle reel on there, you know, if you're sleeping on a cot, you can hear that thing go off and catch some fish. Yeah, so I'm just on YouTube. Type in Cody S, I'll pop up. We got a lot of awesome ice fishing content coming out, and then Cody S Fishing on Instagram.
Chad Cummings with Cold Snap Outdoors. We are a innovation company with the first year-round suit, the CS1, that we spent 2 years prototyping as anglers. And we have your size right now because we go from small short all the way to 3X tall. Yes, we sell talls and shorts. We did all kinds of innovations like big fleece-lined hand pockets in both the bib and the jacket. We did waistbands that take the weight off your shoulders. 8mm neoprene knee pads that you can add to or remove. We notch the heels because everybody steps on the heels and frays them and does all that. Our zippers go up and down so you have easier access to go to the bathroom or to vent. We have got all kinds of designs that we have done for you, and our suit is year-round. It's professional rain gear with E-vent laminate, and you put our float and insulation in. It's Primaloft Gold insulation. We use YKK zippers. We're sold direct. We are ice and open water anglers, and we made it ourselves. We prototyped it for 2 years before we even built it using the best of the best, and we're all done right here in the US. We're out of Albert Lee, Minnesota area. We'll direct ship right to you. All you need to do is get the CS1 at coldsnapoutdoors.com. Boy, it has been a rabid show so far here at Oshkosh, and the people are loving it. We've put a lot of people in suits. We're running our Black Friday special through the end of the show, and then even after that, we'll have discounts available online for anybody who's looking to buy a CS1 for a year-round suit.
All right, Joy and Carrie from One Last Cast. We've been around for over 5 years, and what we do is we work with artists to hand draw all the fish that you see, and then we take the hand-drawn artwork and place it on really high-quality performance gears. So what you're looking at here is our hoodie. They're water resistant, boat splash, light rain, beads right off, and dye sublimated, so that vibrant color really shows through. They don't fade, crack, or peel at all. We got a new catfish design that we just came out with about a month ago. Show you the back of that one.
Pretty sure I'm going to leave with one of those before I go. And I love catfish.
And we're here at the Wisconsin Ice Show. So we brought our frozen tundra 100% waterproof ice fishing jacket. So this is your soft shell 3-season jacket. Yep, full zip jacket.
Very nice.
And the pockets are also waterproof. So cool. Mid-weight fleece, yeah, absolutely. So our jackets here at the show are $100. Online they're $125. Our hoodies retail $99 and the show price is $85. OneLastCastGear.com. We're on Facebook and Instagram as well, and we release designs throughout the year, so follow us. Yep.
Jason with Ice Hawk Fishing Products, and we are here to show everybody our new tip-up. So on here, we have down here at the bottom, I'm gonna start here, we got a fully adjustable line tension. It's all set with a bobber stop. So right now we got the bolt set all the way down, so it's a 1.5 pound pull to get that to pop off. So for your larger baits like sucker minnows. And then we have full adjustability. We can back this all the way out, all the way down for panfish and Euro larvae. So now it's just a matter of ounces. Yep, yeah. Super light. We run 2 bobber stops, one for your depth, one to keep your line clip from sliding off if a pike snips you off. And on the other side here, we have a totally interchangeable spool system. You push that button in, you can take that right off.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Grab your other line, and now you're fishing for pike.
Yeah.
All you got to do is adjust your bait tension and you're back in business. Then on the top here, we'll reset this here. So as soon as it picks up rotation here with the spool, it's going to trip it, letting you know that it tripped. Then every revolution, a blue light's going to flash, giving you a live feed if it's taking line or not.
So if it's going to town, that'll...
If that stays solid blue, that thing is pulling some serious line.
That's awesome.
And then after 5 revolutions, this white light turns on. And we have one set at 20 and one at 40, so you have an idea how much line's been pulled out.
Very cool.
Also has an optional buzzer here that we can turn on or off. And then if you reset the whole system, you got a flashlight for at nighttime here. It does 180 or 360 mode. That sits on the hole. It can totally freeze over. That's totally fine because you got all the room in the world here to chisel it out. A lot of guys will run these foam pads. They'll lay them right on here to help insulate that hole, especially for overnight. And the whole system runs on 2 AA batteries.
You're running some show specials?
Yeah, if you buy 2 tip-ups, we throw in an extra pair of spools. That way there, you guys can get 4 lines set up right away.
I am Brian Menting. I'm the event coordinator for Take 'em Outdoors. Take 'em Outdoors, we take wounded combat vets and kids who have life-threatening illnesses out hunting and fishing, get them into the outdoors and get them to do things that they'll think about other than what has been going on with them in their life. We do pheasant hunts, fishing trips. We did a kids fishing trip this summer. We take vets out to Wyoming, do antelope hunting. We run 2 banquets a year for Take 'em Outdoors. We do one in the spring where we have all the kids and everybody in, take them on the hunts. As you can see in the pictures behind us, these are actual people that have been on our hunts in the past. We did over 75 kids and vets this last year alone right now, and we still have a couple more to go yet before the end of this month. Basically, you guys come out here to the show. We do tickets for $10 a ticket, 100 tickets. As soon as I give away, sell 100 tickets, I give away a prize. Winner gets choice. We're giving away float suits. As you can see, we've got augers. We've got rod and reel combos. We've got ice fishing trips. We've got open water fishing trips. Once again, come on down to our booth. This is what we do. This is how we make our money to be able to take these people out, do hunting and fishing events, and like I said, get their mind off of their problems. This last summer, one of the best parts of the whole thing was we had a little girl come running up when we were having our kids fishing event, and she knew one of the guys that was there. He had met her before. She came running up and she said, guess what? And she told him that she was cancer free. Wow. And a bunch of us ended up being to that point of that's a good reason to do this. We are on Facebook under Take 'em Outdoors, and we are also on the website takeemoutdoors.com.
Hi, my name is Ryan. I work with Metsa Machines, and we are the U.S. importer for the Vylon multi-purpose vehicle. It is a modular vehicle that can go from a tracked unit with skis to a wheeled unit off-season. Three hand T-pins hold the frame together. It's got latches here to connect the frame to the track and the engine part, and it breaks down to fit in the back of a mid-sized SUV. You can put it on a shelf for storage. It's a great little unit for hole hopping projects around the house. You know, you got acreage that you want to get around, and these were designed to basically be able to navigate unkempt trails where you're not beating down a path, you don't have hard snow. They're designed to ride on top of light, fluffy snow, low ground pressure, very minimal impact. Just a neat unit from Finland.
So these are the same units here?
Yep, so the frames are the same on both of them. The wheels could go on this one, the skis could go on that one, the short track could go on this one, vice versa, and so on.
So do you buy one or the other, or do you buy each individually and then swap them? Or?
So we have the Snow Plus, and Wheeler units. The Snow is the short track version, the Snow Plus is the longer track, and then the Wheeler is a four-wheeled unit. Once you buy one of those units, you can buy either the track, you can buy the skis, you can buy each component separately, and you can get exactly what you need. You don't need to buy everything. You can tailor it to what you want. So I believe it's about a 2-gallon tank. You're looking at about 0.45 gallons an hour if you're kind of riding it, you know, at full potential. It's 10 to 15 miles an hour is kind of what we tell people for speeds. They're not trail riding vehicles, but they get the job done. That's what they're built for. They're good for hole hopping. They're good for doing those chores. They're doing the things that you want to do. It's a utility vehicle.
Right. You know, maybe
dry weight, you're going to be around 250.
Okay.
Wet weight, you're going to be up around 300 once you get the fuel and everything in it. I use these up at our cabin up north, and I was pulling empty propane canisters, the 80-pound propane canisters around with these things. Firewood, things like that. Visit our website. We are Metza Machines. If you go to metzamachines.com, that would be us. It's the Violon. It's a Finnish word, so it looks a little weird, but
so a Finnish company.
Yeah. So Violon's made. These are made in Finland. Metza Machines. We're the U.S. importer. Metz is actually the Finnish word for forest. We work with a lot of Finnish brands, and we've had really good luck with things out of Finland. We're based in Wisconsin, though, but we love the product that we see out of there.
Michael Boyle, I'm a sturgeon habitat biologist out of Oshkosh, Wisconsin. And we're here today to kind of showcase a little bit of everything that the DNR does. Myself and sturgeon technician are both here to answer questions about sturgeon or anything else we can answer. So yeah, we have a wonderful spearing fishery here in Wisconsin on the Lake Winnebago system. We have one of the largest lake sturgeon populations in the world, and people come from around the country to be able to go out and try their hand at spearing one of the largest, oldest living fishes in the United States. You know what? I know a little bit less than our technician. Who makes this again? It was Tundra Man.
Something someone
somebody. We partnered with somebody else, and they made this for us for exactly these kind of outreach events. Excuse me for not remembering who it was. It's pretty new. But yeah, really cool piece to give people a look at a life-size sturgeon. So.
Causes some polarities between people. What do you have anything to say about that?
You know, it's one of those things that's really hard to describe. There's so much love for the species in the tradition that's here. You're talking about families who over generations and generations are sharing their love for both the sport and the species. And I don't know anybody who loves sturgeon more than the spearers do, really. So yes, it is a very, you could call it, some do say it's brutal, because, it's definitely graphic if you're looking at a fish that's been speared, but it's also a lot of hard work, patience, and determination that you can pass on to your kids, because, again, it's something that funds both love for the sturgeon, and it also supports all the research that we do. Every spearing dollar that from the spearing season comes back into conservation efforts, which is why we have such a booming population here. Because it's not just our system that we're helping out. During our spawning period, when the sturgeon go up the Wolf River to spawn, we have partners from around the United States that come, and they'll actually collect the eggs and milk from the males, and they'll help repropagate other systems where there are no sturgeon anymore. So we're actually supporting conservation efforts from around the country. And again, it all comes back to dollars that we get from the spearing season that allow us to do all this cool work we're doing. These are really cool. I work very closely with these. These are acoustic tags right here. So these are actually planted inside the sturgeon, transmitting an acoustic signal to
a receiver array, and it helps us track movements throughout the system. And then of course we have our Monell tags. These are like the original tags where if we'd see these on a fish, we go, oh, we've handled that fish before. So a lot of different ways that we track and get information about sturgeon.
Hey guys, Danny Thompson from Garmin Marine. We're down here at the Oshkosh Ice Fishing Show and just kind of showing some of the ice fishing products that we got here. We've got, you know, our live scope bundles. We've got the new PS22 ice fishing bundle, and of course all the different screens that we have to offer to go along with that stuff. You know, really being able to make the ecosystem of going from summer to winter, and you know, just really getting you out on the ice and catching more fish with those live scope units.
That 22, that new one's kind of exciting. Why don't you tell us a little more about that? How's that work? So it just floats and then you steer it, or?
Yeah, so the PS22 bundle is kind of a cool design. So we really wanted to redesign that and move away from the pole mount to make it more, you know, able to run and gun, be lighter. And so it's got a float or it has a turn handle on it. So we can put it in forward mode, and we can also put it into down mode and have a 120-degree cone angle with live sonar in such a small, lightweight bundle without a pole mount. So for chasing crappies and chasing open water fish, it works excellent.
Very cool. Yeah, I saw Dave Gins had one on his snowmobile there at the ice show at St. Paul.
For sure.
And it looked kind of like an interesting thing, you know, just plop it in the hole and kind of run and gun. So.
Yeah.
I'm Andrew with Beaver Tail Bait. This is our product we've had out for a few years now. It's actually made out of meat, not plastic. I'm going to try and hold it as still as I can. A little bounce in there, but
it's impossible, ain't it?
Yeah, if you've got a heartbeat, it's going to move. Moves like crazy. It's really natural presentation, but yet it's super durable. We'll catch 40, 50 fish on a piece. We've done as many as 63 bluegills one time.
And it's organic. It's actually beaver tail.
Yeah,
right?
It's actually beaver tail, so it's biodegradable and all that stuff too. And yeah, it's great for the kids. As a guide, I'll put one on at the beginning of the day, and unless we're changing colors, that's all we need. So if you get on like a deep basin bite or something and you're trying to get down 20 feet, those fish will still be there. You can drop right back down. You don't have to. I haven't bought a waxier spike in 8 years. White's our best all around. We've been using that since the beginning. For the show, we're out of some colors, but pink is probably my favorite crappie one. Chartreuses, oranges for the perch are great. And I think the real sleepers are actually like black, browns, purples. A lot of the tournament anglers for gills and stuff are definitely using those. $6 a pack, 4 for $20, or if you need some for Christmas, they make great stocking stuffers. 9 for $40 is the best deal I've ever done on them. So they can come to www.beavertailbait.com.
Greg Henskin, Vulture Systems. We're showing off one of our newer products. We have some original products here as well, but the new product that we have is Revo. And Revo is a sensor that you can mount on your flag for tip-up monitoring. So this is kind of the traditional way, you know, more like the tip-up light way that people are doing it. But what we have are two-way sensors. So what's nice about it, I can actually pull the device from a distance. He flashes and I get a response. So we can be up to a mile away, which we don't. Doesn't mean you have to be a mile away, but it's more distance is better than not enough. So everything's armed and ready to go, and what it basically does when it alarms, I'm gonna get that instant notification. I'm gonna get more like a tip-up light here. You can connect it up to your smartphone as well as if you want. So that's one way to mount it, and it's called Revo because it does something pretty unique, and it monitors revolution. So I can also monitor the T-bar this way. So it's a one or the other. You can do a flag or you can mount it over here. So how it's different, it does the exact same thing as before. So I get that notification and whoops, clear the alarm. And what's different about Revo is now I can basically also see at a distance that it's spinning, and I get the messages here that it's spinning as well. So you'll know if it's a flag trip or a wind trip, or if you need to get there really fast.
Alert system, is it just audible, or is there like a tactile thing? Does it vibrate or something? Oh, it does vibrate.
Yep.
Very cool.
And if you can't hear this, what's nice about it is you can also connect to your smartphone. So if you're sleeping in your shack at night, you can connect this up to a Bluetooth speaker and get really loud notifications as well. This guy here has been used for security. People have used it for bear bait monitoring. They've used it for bank fishing. So
I'm really interested in that because I do some catfishing and stuff. So
yeah, we do a lot of it. So open bail type system, and
Goes right here.
Goes right to
you get
there.
the alarm.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And super easy to set.
You got the wheels in my head turning now.
Trapping. People have used it for trapping.
Oh yeah. All kinds of
lots of different applications. So we have a number of bait shops, Amazon, and direct. We sell.
All right. Vulture Systems. Thank you, sir.
So my name is Nicole and I'm here with Lakewood Products. We're based out of by Green Bay, Wisconsin, and we have products that are all made in the USA with a limited lifetime warranty.
And you have ice fishing and open water stuff?
Yeah, so we have a little bit of everything here, from our muskie boxes to walleye, multi-species, bass, and then ice fishing as well.
You got it all covered.
Yes.
Which one's your best seller, do you know?
Oh goodness, we've sold a lot of muskie stuff today, even though it's an ice fishing show.
Yeah, that's great.
But our greenback case is our Cadillac ice fishing box case. It fits a little bit of everything. We have 20% off for the whole weekend for a show special. You can find our website is lakewoodproducts.com.
Lakewood Products.
My name is Jeremy. I'm an ambush dealer locally here we're out of Green Bay. Brought down 3 different models of our ambush skid houses and 1 wheelhouse to kind of demonstrate and show it. Yeah, so the biggest selling point that we have is lightweight. So a lot of our models, this particular model is about 700 pounds. It's not our smallest, but then we go into like an ambush slayer, which is 6.5 by 10. That one's 900 pounds. And the new wheelhouses, they just came out. Well, this is the first one for 2024. So this is a leftover model that we got down here, but they have quite a few more sizes.
Okay, so this is a skid house right here.
Yep,
And
yep.
This is the wheelhouse.
That's the wheelhouse, yeah. The skid houses. Skid houses go all the way up to 20 feet by 14 feet. And their wheelhouse now, they just came out with a new one that's going to be coming out here in 2025 that is 20 feet by about 7. That they actually kind of started going more after, the camping, the staying out there for weekends and whatnot.
Maybe like a toy hauler? Is it
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're going to come out now with one that has a rear ramp, so you can load your 4-wheeler, your snowmobiles in it, take them out on the ice, and
cool. So a
set
size
everything
for
up.
everybody.
Size for everybody.
This one here, you could probably just pull out with an ATV, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Huh?
We're Jag Outdoors.
Jag Outdoors.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
We're here with Shack Share. It's like Airbnb, but for ice shacks. So if you own an ice shack, you can list it on our platform and rent it out to other people.
Look at that.
Or if you're looking for a new spot to fish, you might be able to find it on our platform.
Wait,
So-
people are sharing their fishing spots?
They are. So I know, right? So each one of these is an individual owner. This one's up in Chiquaman Flowage, up on Miller Dam. This one's on Shawano Lake out in Cecil Bay. This one's Big Stone Lake, South Dakota. This one's Duluth, Minnesota. So on and so forth. So if you own an ice shack, you can list it on our platform just like Airbnb and rent it out to other people. Each host is going to offer a different amenity, different stuff. Like some hosts have live scopes, some hosts have underwater cameras, some hosts have like ice castles, and some hosts have portable hubs, right? So we don't discriminate whether you got an old camper build or you have an ice castle or you just simply have a hub house. You can list it on our platform, and our goal is to open the fishing area up for everybody. We want to have a shack rental on every lake in the Midwest. In this case, you can kind of try it before you buy it too, right?
Right.
So even myself, I'm an old school ice fisherman, but I've never seen an ice or live scope in action. So for me, I can go out and I can rent one of these houses and actually see this live scope in action, how it works, which will then give me the ability to say, yep, I want to go buy that and invest that kind of money into it. Check us out. Our tagline is, who you shacking up with?
Nice.
I'm Bob Allen. I'm here selling picture books about fishing for kids.
That's great. Do you have bass?
I've got walleyes, bass, muskies, panfish, a little bit of everything. Ideally, 2 to 6 is the prime age for picture books.
Okay, and you're the author, or you do the?
I'm the author. I hire the illustrators.
Your book?
We do. 15 for 1, 25 for 2. They normally retail for anywhere between $17.95 and $18.95, so it's a deal.
A great Christmas gift, right?
They are great Christmas gifts. Bob Allen Books online.
Bob Allen Book. All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.